Hello, my name is David Lepore. I'm the Director of Instruction for Colleton River Plantation Club. Welcome to today's bunker tip. You know, in previous bunker tips I talked a little bit about making the bunker your friend, or at least your acquaintance. Well, sometimes it doesn't feel like that on the golf course, especially when you have a bad lie. You could have a downhill lie sloping in this direction if the pin is over here, and you could have an uphill lie, and all of a sudden that nice flat lie bunker shot that you're kind of used to hitting maybe at the driving range doesn't work so well. So here's what I'm going to suggest with a downhill lie, which I personally think is one of the toughest shots in golf. With this downhill lie where there's a slope going in this direction and you need to go over in this direction, the problem with this is your shoulders do not have a tendency to go along the slope. So you have to manually get your shoulders to go along the slope. You do not want to be contrary to the slope, because then you're really going to be in trouble. So I've got the ball a little bit toward the middle of my stance here. It's not all the way forward like maybe a normal flat lie. So I've got my shoulders sloping, and I've got the club face open, and I'm still going to do what I call a 3-turn back and a 5-turn through, but you're going to notice me walk or chase the golf ball out of the bunker. I'm not going to try to pick the ball clean and do, a world-class finish. So as I get set up, I have the ball a little bit toward the middle of my stance, my shoulders are sloping, and I'm ready to go with my 3-turn back, 5-turn through. Okay? And it's okay to lose your weight in this direction. Now what if I had an uphill lie? As I move a little bit closer to this green, I've got a ball that is now on an upslope. And when the ball is on an upslope, the good news is my shoulders go along with that slope. So that's kind of nice. On an uphill slope, whether it's bunker or in the fairway or in the rough, if you have an uphill lie, the shoulders have a tendency to go along with that. But here's the downside. When you have an uphill lie like this, it's really hard to get your weight through like you're used to. And so the consequence of that is having the golf club bottom out too soon, and you hit 10 inches behind the golf ball and take way too much sand. So I'm going to ask you to play the ball in the middle of your stance. I'm going to ask you to make sure that you try to get your weight through and open up that club face and do your 3-turn back, 5-turn through. Now you might notice that I didn't get my weight all the way through, but at least I got the ball out of the bunker. So uphill lies are tricky. Try to play them back and get the weight through. The last lie that I'd like to talk about is the fried egg. And with this particular lie like that, I put the club or the ball down into the sand. We are not going to open up the club face anymore. We have to create a digging club. So I would ask you to square up the club face and play the ball in the middle of your stance. Another thing I'm going to point out is, with the ball being a fried egg, it's really important to use your leg muscles to help the club through the sand, because we're displacing about 1 pound of sand, or 5 pounds of sand right now. So with a fried egg, I've got the ball in the middle, square club face, and I still do my 3-turn back, 5-turn through, getting the ball out of the bunker. With that fried egg, it's going to come out fast, so try to use a lob wedge if you can. One last thing I want to mention about the sand. Distance control is controlled by the club. So I use my lob wedge, my sand wedge, my pitching wedge, even my 9-iron to control my bunker shots. So if I have a 50-yard bunker shot, I'll take my 8-iron, I'll open it up, play the ball forward, and blast away. And there you go with a nice 40, 50-yard bunker shot. So good luck with those funky lies, and good luck with your distance control in the greenside bunker.